and you asked, what do we all think about gay people?
It's not normal.
Thank you. No. How would women talking to other women in public stop?
No. There's no issue with women talking to women in public in Islam. So look, we've got two things going on here: Islam and Muslims.
Yeah.
Islam is perfect. Muslims are not.
Yeah.
So we don't judge Islam by what Muslims do.
Yeah.
We judge Muslims by the teachings of Islam.
I agree with that.
Okay.
Yeah.
So Islam doesn't teach women can't speak to each other in public.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know where you got that from. Where did you get that from? That information.
No, that's what I said to you. I said, could you educate me on that?
No, but where have you got that idea from?
Because we've seen in the media about Afghanistan and the women that they're not allowed to read poetry, they're not allowed to talk to each other anymore, they're not even allowed to show their face, and they all are under Islam.
Yeah, the West promotes this idea that women is somehow in some kind of subservient. They're kind of like I wouldn't say lower class, but it's not the case. Women are queens and our daughters are princesses.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're the queen of the house.
So you're saying that Afghanistan women being is nothing to do with Islam?
There's no teaching in Islam to do that, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
That was my only question.
But no,
was
She's
Islam.
curious. She's not
but there's a deeper question than that, though.
Yeah.
What is the actual reality there? I don't know.
We don't know exactly.
This is the thing.
We don't know. But my only question in this moment was: does Islam promote what's going on in Afghanistan with women? Like that's what I mean.
She's asking you.
No, I get that. Yeah. So but again, what I'm saying to you is, I don't know what's going on.
Yeah.
Because we're always told don't listen to the mainstream media.
Yeah.
We're always told this. So where are we getting this information from? What's going on in Afghanistan? I mean, we do know that what was going on in Afghanistan before the Taliban was atrocious. Before the Taliban, you know that?
Yeah.
You know that? Yeah. All the oppression, the Russian gangsters, all the opium production. Taliban ended that. When the Taliban first came, they ended all this opium production, all this heroin that was coming out. You know that? An amazing thing is British soldiers were sent to Afghanistan to protect the poppy fields because the Taliban burned the fields. They said to the farmers, grow something else. Yeah? Because in Islam, you can't sell drugs. So the Taliban ended that. Do you get me? But Taliban is one thing.
Children and women get raped.
What's that?
So opiate fields are gone. But women and children are oppressed and raped.
Well, again, this information, where are you getting that from? I'm going to say social media, not the main media.
I'm with that. I don't think that that's linked to Islam.
I don't think that's happening, what you're saying.
I do think it's definitely happening.
No, I don't think Taliban are raping women, no, definitely not.
I think that they are.
Oh, okay.
But I don't think that...
Why do you believe Taliban are raping women? No, why do you believe Taliban are raping women? Because sometimes in this world we have to question why we hold the positions we do. Why do we believe this thing is true and why this thing is not true? So you're telling me something now that I've never heard, that Taliban, rape women. I've never heard this in my life. Where have you heard this?
We have heard it in the media, but I also think that...
When the same Taliban execute rapists. So explain to me.
You could argue that the same government and the same, if we're going to go like broader spectrum, the same Trump that prosecutes other criminals, he's a sexual predator himself. It's the same sort of gravy. Like he would also put people on trial for being rapists. Yeah, he is a sexual.
No, but we can establish he's a rapist. So let's establish the Taliban are rapists.
But that's what I mean. Like you can say like, so why would they try other people? That's because they've got a lot of power.
No, well, first. No, the first thing is, why do they execute rapists?
They've done a horrific thing.
Why?
They raped people.
But why is that bad? No, to the Taliban. Why is it bad? Why should we don't execute rapists? We don't execute rapists in Britain. We don't execute rapists. So why are the Taliban executing?
We fucking should.
But we don't. So why do the Taliban execute rapists and we don't? What's the difference? Say it. Say the word.
I don't know.
Islam. Yeah? Islam is the reason why rapists are executed in Afghanistan. That's the difference.
I don't fucking know. I'm not educated enough to make a comment on anything.
Well, you must believe something. What do you believe?
I'm an atheist.
All right.
I know.
I'm sorry.
Why did you say I know? What do you think I was going to say?
Pardon?
What do you think I was going to say? What do you think I was? I used to be an atheist, right? Yeah? I've not always been a Muslim. All right. When you said you were an atheist, and I went, what do you think I was going to say?
I don't know.
I think you were going to degrade her and try and convince her to believe in something that she doesn't necessarily
I respect
believe
Islam.
in.
I respect all
Complete
religions.
opposite. I don't care about atheists.
Yeah.
And the reason I don't care about
You don't
atheists...
care about me?
No. I care about you.
No, I'm joking.
No. But what it is, you see, atheists are irrelevant. I'll explain why. You've got nothing to invite to. You've got nothing to offer. You don't know anything. Everything's I don't know, we might know.
I know.
Really?
Yeah. I focus myself on being an empowered woman and not associating myself with religions. I respect it. I respect everything.
You don't.
You do. No, I do.
I'll tell you don't. I'll prove it to you.
No, I do.
Shall I prove it to you?
Man.
Why?
Because I just keep myself to myself.
No, I understand that. But what happens in life, right? We say things we think we mean. But I'm telling you right now, what you just said to me right now, I respect all
But
religions.
just because I'm not Muslim doesn't mean I don't respect Islam.
No. Let me explain something to you. I can prove to you right now, honestly, that what you just said, you don't believe.
I'm also like 5 books deep.
Okay, let me test you with something if you don't mind. Yeah,
Okay.
I've got things. My name's Hamza, right? And I have something called Hamza's method. When I speak to non-Muslims, not necessarily about Islam, but about the reality of life. Okay, I've tried it 3 times tonight, and 3 times the people I spoke to failed to get past question number 1.
Go on then.
Yeah.
There's
Go
only
on.
5 questions.
Go on then, Hamza, go on.
All right, question number 1. Do you believe in the concept of the absolute truth?
No. What
No.
do you mean?
Yeah.
Yes, it's good. You said
What
no.
do you
Or what do you mean? Because that's the best answer.
The absolute truth.
Okay, so let me give you a good example.
I think.
Let me use the atheist religious person example. Okay,
Hang on, just quickly.
come on.
So, are you saying that Islam is the absolute truth?
No, I'm not
Is
saying
that.
that.
What you're rolling with?
No? No?
Are you saying that what you believe as one man on a planet of however many billion people, what you believe is the absolute truth?
I just said no.
I don't know what the absolute truth is. I
See?
don't think anyone.
Would you like me to continue?
Yeah, please.
All right, let me explain the concept of the absolute truth.
Yeah.
Are you both atheists?
Yeah.
Yeah? Oh, okay. So your position in this world right now, or your belief, should I say, is that you don't believe God exists.
Definitely not.
Yeah?
Personally, definitely.
Definitely not. Definitely not.
And you will not change that.
All right, I'm not here to change that. Okay. I believe God exists.
How?
Right? No, 1 second. It doesn't matter who's right or wrong at this moment.
Okay, it doesn't.
But one of us is wrong. Agreed?
No.
No.
No, not.
Oh, okay. Can we both be right?
Yes.
Yes.
So God can exist and not exist?
To a person.
No. In reality.
God cannot.
My.
No.
Who
My.
is God? What is God?
Okay.
My absolute truth to me,
Yeah.
in the big wide world, where actually I think that as an individual person,
That's not the question.
what you believe.
That's not the
So
question.
to me, my absolute truth exists.
No.
To you,
No,
your
that's not absolute. That's
truth.
relative truth. That's subjective truth. That's not absolute truth. Subjective is how you feel. It's not the reality.
I
Okay.
think God was made.
Let me use an easier example, because I think because we're saying God, you're thinking too much. Let me make it an easier example. How old are you girls?
23.
Right, so you know about the moon landing, yeah?
Yeah.
So in 1960...
Fake.
No, okay, 1 second. 1960s, the claim was made, one small step for man, one giant leap for mankind. Neil Armstrong walked on the moon.
Yeah, I don't think so.
Okay. People believed what NASA said, that US won the space race, a man landed on the moon. There are people who believe this, yes?
Yeah.
And there are people like you, right? Who believe it's a hoax.
Yeah.
Who thinks that how does Richard Nixon on a landline from the moon? Okay, so you believe the moon landing didn't happen, yeah?
I'm not.
What's
I,
that?
I actually don't really.
No. No.
Actually, can I massively backtrack? What does Islam think of gay people?
We'll come back to that.
Can I backtrack?
No. Before we get to that,
No, can I really
no, because we'll come to that. I don't mind that. It's not a problem for me. Okay, so basically, you don't have to be in this example. There are people who believe man landed on the moon. Agreed?
Yeah, my parents.
Right. And there are people who believe man didn't land on the moon. Agreed?
Love you, mum. Love you, dad.
Yeah. And there are
Yeah.
the people who didn't believe man on the moon. Agreed?
Yeah.
Okay. Can both sets of these people be correct?
Yeah, I think so.
to themselves?
Yeah.
No. In reality. Can man land on the moon and not land on the moon?
Who
Can
cares?
we're establishing a principle.
No,
But
genuinely.
if my parents believe that he landed on the moon, it's never bothered me.
Does that make it?
Yeah, because that's what I think
Yeah.
religion boils down to as well.
Religion?
No, it's not about religion.
To me,
I love
to
it.
me,
I love
It's
to
not about
have
religion.
your peace.
No,
I
no, no.
love it. I
It's not about
respect
that.
it.
But it's not about that.
But I
Well, this is the point, you see. You fail on question number one again. How?
I'm not.
You
failing.
cannot have. Let me explain it to you now. Let me do it in a more rhetorical manner. You cannot have two explanations to the same phenomena that contradict each other, and both of them be true.
Okay, what's the right or wrong then?
No, I'm not saying what's right and wrong. The principle is someone's right and someone's wrong. Either man did land on the moon or man didn't land on the moon.
Okay.
someone tell me what Islam think of gay people.
Okay. Do you understand that?
Someone,
Oh,
one of you
okay.
guys tell me what Islam think of gay people.
Yeah? So do you understand that principle?
Who wants
Okay.
to tell me what Islam thinks of gay people?
So you accept then that
What does Islam believe
if they
about
both
gay
can't,
people?
based on the concept of the absolute truth,
Yeah.
then you must also believe that you can't believe in God. Sorry, God can exist and not exist.
Yeah. Dependent on the person.
No, the person's irrelevant. Whether a person believes God exists or not doesn't affect the reality of God existing.
I think God was created by a man because the
I
man
don't-
couldn't.
What's
no,
the
listen,
answer?
please.
What's the
The man
answer?
couldn't admit that women
Sorry?
could carry a child, and that women were more powerful
Why do you
than
believe
the
that?
man.
Why do you believe that?
That's just what I think.
Based upon what?
Feminist. I just
No,
think.
no, what about feminism? Why do you believe that?
I just do. That's my
I'll
personal
ask
belief.
you, say no more to it.
Uh,
Because these
I
dons
just-
have said very good.
so let me explain.
These dons, I don't want to hear another word. What does Islam think of gay people?
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter.
Okay, what does God think?
No, what, as a
We
whole,
don't believe God exists, so it doesn't
no, I
matter.
don't care about nothing else. If you
oh,
walk
okay.
into a room and everyone believed in the Islam faith and everyone was, and you asked, what do we all think about gay people? What would people say?
You're really worried about that?
Yeah.
Me personally? You're asking me?
I'm asking as a whole, if you walked into a, like I said, if you
Okay,
walked
it's
into
not
a-
normal.
Yeah, it's not normal.
It's not the not normal thing for human beings. No.
Respect gone, that's it. Nice to meet you. Thank you. No.
Assalamu alaikum. How you doing, guys? Assalamu alaikum.